Hey sisters, my name is Jill Ferguson and I've been posting on Kate Fraternity's YouTube channel, and I thought I would finally introduce myself and tell you my story. When I was about 16 going on 17, we thought that, okay, maybe I'm not just a late bloomer anymore. I have very little development and I still haven't had my period yet. My primary doctors sent me to an endocrinologist where they did a physical blood test, and in that blood test they saw they did a karyotype test, and that showed a chromosome of 46X IXQ10, which is a variant Turner syndrome. And the other blood test showed that I had low hormones, so they put me on Premarin, and then I had underactive thyroid, so they put me on levothyroxine for hypothyroidism. And then the other test they did was glucose and cholesterol, which both came back normal. They also did an echocardiogram, which came back normal, and a kidney ultrasound, which also came back normal. I did an echocardiogram every 2 years for a couple years, and then we waited 5 years to do another one, and now I don't even get them anymore. My heart is perfectly fine. And then around 17, 18, they took me off Premarin and put me on birth control for my hormones. I started, and on time, regular, and then around 24, my thyroid was normal again, so I got off that pill, and my thyroid levels were perfectly fine, and they've been ever since. At 27, I went on birth control because I was married and we wanted to try and have a kid. At 28, we went to a fertility doctor, found out that I don't ovulate. I found out I had high blood pressure, which I got put on Norvasc for. And then they put me back on hormones, and they put me on progesterone and estradiol. And then I'm always curious as to why I wasn't diagnosed sooner. I'm short. I had lots of ear infections when I was younger, and I was kind of socially awkward. My mom even had me evaluated when I was around 4 or 5-ish, before kindergarten, and I was normal. Growing up, I was shy. I kind of liked being by myself. I never really was teased. Never had really issues with bullying or anything like that. I had a couple friends, but I wasn't popular. My grades were average B, C grades. I liked math, art, and science. Those were my favorite. I still like math, art, and science. I never really thought about having a boyfriend in high school, and I'm just curious if that was probably because I went through puberty so late, so I never thought about having a boyfriend too much. And then at 17, I started driving. I never really had an issue with driving at all. Graduated at 18. I worked in daycare for 10 years. I got married at 27. My husband and I actually went to high school together. And a couple years later, we started dating after high school. And we've been together for 7 years now, married for 3. He has 2 kids from another marriage. And so I'm a stepmom. We have them full time. Their mom isn't really in the picture, so I'm pretty much M-mom, not really a stepmom. After doing daycare for 10 years, I went into the home health aide field. And I did that for 3 years, and I'm still doing it. But now I've been promoted to office support, to where I do the hiring, I file, I make sure everyone's documents are up to date. But I still also go out and see clients. And that's pretty much my story. Me and my husband aren't really trying to have a kid. We have 2 kids. I mean, it'd be great to have one. We definitely be open to adoption. I know there's lots of ways to do that. Yeah, that's my story. If you want to know anything else, just let me know.